In this video, I'm going to show you how to add additional Scratch assignments to your curriculum. Now, there's a couple of reasons you might want to do this. Maybe you're going to be absent. You need something for your students to work on. So you want to create a Scratch assignment just for that day. It's also a good tool if you want to reteach a concept that your students don't grasp the first time, or maybe just give them a little practice with a concept, additional practice. This is a good way of doing it. So at the end of Unit 2, you'll notice that we include an assignment called Scratch IDE for additional practice. And this assignment is exactly what it sounds like. When you open it up, you have your blank Scratch IDE on the right-hand side of the screen. So if you collapse it down, here's a place where your students can just code and just work on anything they want. If you just want to give them a chance to play around in Scratch, you can do this. But you can also give them specific instructions, and that's where the left side of the screen comes in. Right here, we just have a template, but you can edit your assignments, and you can turn that into whatever you want on the left-hand side of the screen. So let's do that right now, okay? Let's say you just got done with assignment 2.11 Coding Skills Quiz Show, all right? And you actually want your students now to make up another quiz show assignment. Maybe it's going to be a little more difficult. Maybe it'll have 8 questions instead of 4. Maybe you'll have to have 5 choices instead of 4 choices for each question. But all you would have to do is click on Edit Assignments, come down to our Scratch IDE for additional practice, and then hit the Duplicate button. Okay, and now we can actually call this Coding Skills Quiz Show 2 and hit duplicate. All right. And now you'll see that this assignment will pop up over here. So now we can pick it up, drag it, put it right behind the original quiz show assignment. And now let's open it up because it is really easy to edit the assignment, add instructions to it. And just like every assignment in our curriculum that's in Codio, anything the students do is automatically going to go in your gradebook. You'll be able to see what they did just by clicking on their name in your gradebook. So at the top of the screen, we have our Edit tab. Let's click Edit. Remember, we always like to work in split view because on the left-hand side of the screen is that markdown language that looks a little bit confusing. And on the right-hand side of the screen is our finished result. So I can actually come up over here. I can just write instructions. Okay, and then we can start putting our list here. Okay, you are going to make another quiz show. All right, and then it's going to say, this time what you want to have them include. So please include 5 questions with multiple correct answers. All right, so you can see what's going on here. We're kind of building on the concept of the previous one with something else that's more challenging for the students. And then, if you want to make it really pretty, remember one of our tricks here is just add 3 vertical lines to the top and the bottom, and we can make a nice blue box there. All right, so now remember, nothing is official until you hit the green Publish button in the top right corner of the screen. So I click on my Publish button. All right, it says processing, and now it says successful. So now let me check out my assignment. So right there, I was able to come up with another assignment. It took me a couple minutes, not very long. And now that is an assignment that's in my course. I could see my students programming what they're working on. I can give them a grade afterwards if I want to. So this is why I like to show teachers how to create these additional Scratch assignments to embed in their curriculum, especially for reteaching concepts, but even just if you're going to be absent for the day, right? And I highly recommend doing this in Unit 2 and Unit 3. I think every time you get to a coding skills assignment, whether it's animated movie, math mashup, quiz shows, iterations, or even rock, paper, scissors, that if the students, you don't feel like they truly grasp those concepts after those coding skills assignments, add another Scratch assignment for the students to work on so that they really grasp these concepts. And this isn't just for Unit 2, this is for Unit 3 as well. Okay, especially when we're getting here at the end of Unit 3 with the coding skills list in action. If they don't get assignment 3.11, all those concepts about sorting a list and processing a list, give them another Scratch assignment, create it the way that I just showed you how to do it. All right, I hope you found this useful, and I hope you continue to embed even more Scratch assignments into our curriculum. Thank you.